Hi, it's Karen.
And Tim.
From Stamping on the Back Porch. Welcome to another night of chatting over cards. And check this out. Stampin' Up! Is doing a one-day, so a flash sale, I guess you could call it, on Wednesday. A whole bunch of stamp sets from the main catalog. So we're going to do a stroll through the catalog and look at all of those stamp sets tonight.
Here you go. We got people joining us.
Okay. And, of course, the card kit for this month is around Trimming the Town. This is one of the 3 cards you get in a kit to make. Everything you need is in it. And then you get another finished card of something. And tomorrow, if you haven't seen that, tomorrow is my free class day. I'm doing it on YouTube, so I will be in here on Facebook. I will put a link right before we start, like 5 minutes before. And you can go over to the Back Porch Stampers and get a list of supplies if you want to craft along with us. And I'm using 3 different stamp sets. You could use any stamp set you have with images kind of around that size. Or you can just do the paper supplies, get all that part put together, and then add your images later. But we'd love to have you join us. And of course, there will be a replay on that too. So that will be fun. Hello, everyone. Great to see you here.
This is my other family. I just spent an hour and a half with my biological family, my brothers and my sister. You guys know Mary Burke. She's my sister. But anyway, we did they're still Zooming.
I had to come out and tell them, we got to move on now.
Yes.
I was on it for part of the time.
Karen was on for a while. And she said,
so they all like to talk.
What did you guys talk about? I said, I don't know.
I said, yeah.
We just talked.
They're just sort of chatting the whole time I was on. But you know how it goes. It's all fun. I said, we tried a Facebook chat in my weekend. It was the class time. And so we tried for the wrap-up, which is just kind of an extra. I'd like people to get to know each other. So we tried Zoom. And then I tried the new Facebook where you go right on there. Everyone got on except me. I created the room and then I couldn't get in. So technology. But they had a good time with that.
And we had a lot of people that reached out to us. We had phone calls. We had texts. We had all kinds of people that says, how can we help?
To find the supply list, when you go to the Back Porch Stampers and at the top there's something that says announcements, click on that. There are 3 announcements. Announcements are meant that they stay at the top of the feed. But sometimes only one shows, I find, when you go in. So you can go in there. I think you can also go to the file section and find it there. And it'll give you all the measurements and the DSP, what to have cut and ready. Okay? So we'll get started.
So do we want this facing down so we can...
On Wednesday, yep. Stampin' Up! Is doing this 15% off a bunch of different stamp sets. Oh, and the code is V2RGZFW6.
And
so,
have we gotten any what these stand for?
Cheryl, thanks for reminding me. If you have a message for me, I'm going to go on and check messages right after that. And if I don't see it, there's so many places to find messages. This is where I'm really feeling technology is just, I do just struggle with remembering to go to all these different places. So, but yes, I'll go to Messenger right after this and my Facebook messages right after this. So we should do that.
Yes, we should.
Okay, so going through the catalog, and I have stamp sets to go with most of them, but not all of them. Okay, this stamp set is on sale, and I made a card. We did a whole Facebook, not a whole, but I did a Facebook Live. This whole kit is gorgeous, and then I made extra cards out of these, but I've sent them all out.
What page is that, my dear?
Page 8. Gorgeous posies, but it is, believe me, it is a gorgeous stamp set. And this kit, if you decide to get both, is also a stunning kit.
I'm going to bring it down just a little bit.
Okay, otherwise, this might be okay because we can hold this up.
Yeah.
Okay, To a Wild Rose. See how this works. Okay, we're forever fiddling, We keep trying. This card has lost its name. Sometimes I lose a name over time, but this is from the To a Wild Rose, which is just a beautiful rose set. And I love how this has been stamped tone on tone on the back. You see that? That looks like a gray granite. And then even the flower has been stamped in gray granite and the leaves. And then this is actually a 3-step stamp. You see on this stamp, they've just used the outline and this one, and not this one. So I love that you have all these different choices. But I love that idea, popping one up that's colored, so it's really accented, and then the rest are left like that. And then next, okay, we'll go. I'm trying to read comments as we go, so but you know I miss some, but I do go back afterwards and read them.
She's also having some tab problems.
I got so many tabs in here. Okay. Oh, this has been a great set, and the under the umbrella has a punch. We love punches. So this is, and I think this is just really an adorable card done with this. And this has been punched out of paper, and then the boots have been stamped on paper. So that's paper piecing. Isn't that just really sweet? This is Amy's story.
So what are you saying? This
that.
is actually printed paper?
It's printed paper. So you stamp on that and then punch it out. And this was stamped on printed paper too. It wasn't colored with the polka dots. Isn't that cool? How you can just stamp right on paper like that? So I think that's a really fun. Oh, well, thanks you guys that are sharing, and so many of you coming out. Oh, give pages. Thank you, thank you. Tim, that's going to be your job. We're on page 20. I'll do pages and numbers under my umbrella. I think it's just so much easier to go through and then look at things. And remember, we're just doing ones that are on sale. Oh, this one is on sale. Dress to Impress. Now, in the last catalog, we had this gorgeous paper that went with it. And I think I used that on all the cards I had with this. And I went to look, and I didn't have any that just used the stamp set. But the stamp set is on sale, and it's really a fun one. And that's page 23. I will get it yet. This is page 27. High Tide is a fabulous stamp set, and I have like 8 cards that are all just beautiful with this that I still have. This is one by Sandy Carlson. Look how striking this is and how fun the colors are. Love the blue and the crumb cake and the brown. I think that's just such a lovely color. And look how you just build this picture with this. And I love the words in it that says, "Let hope be your lighthouse beckoning you through stormy seas." And I like another one. "There's nothing little about the light you shine." What a great thank you card. "You have the most amazing ability to take an ordinary moment and make it shine." Love that one too. "And in high tide or low tide, I'll be by your side." So this is a great, and just great for masculine cards, or sometimes we have yep, some of you saying that you love this one too. It's fun to go through and see which ones you have, and just and think about what card occasions you might make for. And lighthouses are just so fun anyway. I do not have any current cards that I could find with game on, but I think this is a great set if you're a game-playing family or know people are more great masculine cards for anyone who is a game player. I do love this Campology, and this is a card by Tina Westerman. And I love, notice how she put the trees. What I love about this is all the things to do with camping, and we grew up, I mean, our kids grew up camping. We were that camping family going every other weekend somewhere. And the other weekends we'd go to my parents' cabin. So between the two, every weekend was spent outdoors. But I love the stand of trees. The stamp set alone is just a stunning one. But on this card, she's taken that and put on the background. And then I love what she did with this lantern. And then just a watercolored background, just kind of sprayed on and spritzed. I think that's just really a fun idea.
Could you put yellow ink? Do you have yellow ink? Is there such a thing? And put it for like a light?
Sure, you could use one of the yellow blends. That'd be great. You have the light on.
Blends, yeah.
Yep. And someone had said that they were using this for like a Bible school for the kids or something. And with thy word is a light into my path, a lamp into whatever it is. But I thought, some fun uses for that. A lot of things you could do. And just some fun words for here too. You brighten my path. Happy trails. Explore. Love explore. I love that they have such a wide variety of sets on sale too. Okay, so Tim picked this one out. Now I couldn't find one on Loyal Leaves either. I'm sure I have some, but I like anything to do with leaves. No, I'm just skipping when there aren't tabs.
Page 32.
This is one you picked out on page 32. And Tim picked out a card here from page 33 from Whiskey Business.
Okay, Lisa
Miltakis.
Look at that. Whoa. And it's been drinking, so it's
yeah.
Just
I love that little that little doodad thing, but isn't that just, I think that just really sets it off too, in the glass in front of there. I think that's really fun. Sending you old-fashioned birthday card.
That's nice.
Being a dad is a whiskey business. Cheers to you. straight up, you're the best. That's a good one. So and yeah, so it's a fun card.
That's cute.
Yes, it is. Okie doke. Next, we have, Tim only had time to find a couple. I said he could find a few of his favorites, but since I just pulled him off Zoom, he really didn't. Now, here's a card. I'm just going to point out the word sets. I don't necessarily have a card with them, but I always love having a whole variety of words because, you know, you just never know what kind of a side you want to fit it in. So that's a good one. And then we have, another word sets. This one is a fun one, many mates, because it has both an outside and then an inside to go with it. So, or you can put them both, you know, on together. Like here, celebrate, and then the inside words are right there. Or, you know, so it's just kind of fun to have two things that go together, one a little larger and one smaller.
Read one example. So what you're talking about.
So it says like, get well soon. I have to find it. Okay. Maybe that one isn't it. Let's do another
to put you on the spot.
Congrats on your retirement.
Oh, there you go.
You're just so fabulous. Life is better with you. Just thinking of you because you make me smile. That's so nice. Just thinking of you. You're so nice. Oh, and I just said that, but that's all good. Welcome. I said it looks like we had a new person on here and people were welcoming you. I love that you guys chat with each other and welcome. Said we just love that. Okay, now this, if you have the umbrella punch, this is why I wanted to point this out. If you already have that, it's always fun to add a set. I did not have a stamp that reflected this set, so I thought I'd just show another of the other umbrella to just show another idea because these would all work the same. And I just thought this is really a fun style. So now we're on 44. So anytime I have a punch, I always like to add if there comes out to be a new stamp set to go with it. And there's no name on that, but I love the grays and yellow there. I think that's really fun.
That is a nice combination, is gray and yellow.
Yeah, and I like how this kind of looks like rain, but I like just the strips coming out here in the words. I just like the way it's stylized. It's a pattern you could use over and over again. I should probably just take these out as we go along so it's...
Bring that back. Look at the gem on the top of the umbrella.
Yep.
The flower.
On the center of the flower. See,
That's
and
so
there's
cool.
three. See,
I know.
got 'em? Okay.
Odd number.
Okay, here's another one.
For Tim.
For Tim. Okay.
Okay.
This is the Framed for You. Oh, this one, I can't believe I don't, because this looks like, you know, this could be my stamp set, the Adirondack chair right there. I have it, but I haven't played with it yet, but I will. But I love it. And this is Framed for You, which was inspired by Terry Gaines for her million. Oh, no, this is Shelley Gruber. Oh, that stamp set was inspired by Terry Gaines. Okay, but this was, I love this card out of it.
She was thinking of me, so I picked it.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty with the frame and then the flowers put up there?
It's very pretty.
And this is, you know, a very rustic look. So if you notice this frame, to see how it's very mottled looking, it's just very rustic looking. And again, I love those colors. It's just kind of funny with with the yellows and
like
browns.
wood from a barn that they tore down.
Yeah. Yes. So that's cool. And you know, this Thursday, just an aside, because I throw things, this Thursday I'm starting a whole series on quilt cards. So if you know anyone who quilts, want them to join in on the fun. This is Basket of Blooms. And this card by Sean Perez. What I loved about this is, look, she used this tall vase. And again, this is stamped on designer series paper. So it's paper piece like that. And then that's where the design comes from. And then she's just got the little flower sticking out. So I think it's just fun. I just love the proportion of that. It's just different from what you would, you know, typically expect. Usually you do something like this and then you have something bigger. Anyway, I just thought that was really a fun idea. So we're on page 48. Oh my goodness, Kathy is in Oregon. She says she's still got everything packed for fire evacuation, not out of the woods yet, literally. That is really, you know, and I know Seattle was finally getting some clear air, but yeah, the fires are still going and all this. Oh, I feel for all of you. And Sarah's new here too from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Welcome. I know we're watching all the weather all over, still all the fires out west and
the floods.
And the floods down south, and now what's kind of turning outside of Houston. That next, I said, oh, it's just...
I grew up on a farm, and our neighbors, the next farm over, Leanne Erickson, she was on our Zoom tonight, and they live in Houston, and she said it's just getting drenched with rain right now.
Yep, so they're just on alert. I said, it's just Yeah. Whether, and I don't have one on this either, but this is a fun. His love. We have the praying hands, the Bible, so a lot of fun things for that card, for that stamp set. You see how thick this is. And this is a lot of stamp sets on sale because I have a whole lot of cards to show. And look how many I still have stamp sets I don't have anything to go with. Now here's another one I don't have. The Celebration of Tags. And there are 2 of these that go together. And these have dies that cut them all out together, I do believe, right? So you can get a bunch of these. So anyway, that's a cool idea. I just couldn't find anything. It doesn't mean, I'll tell you right now, it doesn't mean I don't have any. It means I couldn't find any in the amount of time I had to look. So we all know what that means. And this, okay, Zoo Globe. And again, we've had a globe thing before, but I think this is just an adorable card done out of this. Isn't this sweet? Happy birthday. And this is Lisa Schmid. I think that is just really fun how she's just built those things right into a fun happy birthday card. Oh, okay. So Betty's talking to Kathy. They're both kind of from Oregon, that area. Yes, do that because I said, and keep us posted. And Kathy was over here in our neck of the woods on vacation when all this was going down first, and then keeping an eye on the news from home. Think, oh my goodness, hard to be on vacation there. My Meadow. If you like building scenes, this is a really fun one. And this was a card that I received from Luba Balix, who might be
Open that up again. Tim.
Oh.
No,
excuse me, Tim.
Karen,
it's a card Tim received. So
yes.
Sorry, Luba. I guess it wasn't for me after all, but
no,
I think Tim will catch the
details.
Thank
you, Luba.
He's on the lookout for his name.
Well, it's obvious, you know.
And I was going to totally miss that. I was just looking for her name, not yours. But look how she's built this whole scene out of this. Isn't that fun?
She did
it for
me.
you, Tim.
Yes,
I know.
She did.
Because she knows
thank you
that you like to be in meditative, quiet spaces
yes.
and do your journaling. So see, it's just perfect.
Yes,
it's a very, very thoughtful card for you. That's just great.
And Luba, just to let you know that I didn't get this far in the catalog to find my favorite,
okay.
But I probably would have picked that one.
That is too funny. Okay, now here we go with another snow front. You know, these scenery ones just go beautifully together. So they play nicely together. You can just keep building. But isn't this a cool one? So here we have the trees.
So no name on that?
There's no name. It's lost its name.
I think Luba made it for Karen.
Okay, we'll pretend that. Okay. But do you see all these different parts? We've got the mountains and we've got just all these parts that you can build. There's several of these scenery sets. There's another one on sale too that are all on sale and they all work well together. But I think this is just really a fun, pretty card. And then we've got Nature's Beauty. Nature's Beauty was a fundraiser for, they were just saying that the other day, over $90,000, I think, for mental health issues, which is really awesome. I think, but this is just a fun card that we did in a class once, but just, fun way of just sponging. So, the accents right there. And then we've got, so another fun one. All of these are 15% off for 24 hours only. This is for Wednesday. So
all the ones that you're showing?
All the ones I'm showing, yes.
Wow.
And I'd like to tell you my list is long, but I think there's only one on the list that I don't have. So I guess true confessions, I won't be ordering a ton.
She bought them at full price. So.
I know, but it is pretty funny. But I'm really thrilled to see the wide variety. I think it is just really a fun. Okay.
Page 60.
Yeah. Am I doing okay on pages? Please?
No.
Okay.
No, you're not.
You're walking through. But just holler. People will answer if I forget. This is another punch for the trees, and I've used the punch a lot for trees.
Yes, she has. She has.
Not even, like with the stamp set, but the punch stands alone. And this is a card. Let's see if there's a name on this one from Brandy Bernard. And look how cool that is. It happens to be this one. And it's done as a Christmas card. But these trees would not need to be Christmas. So all these words are Christmas, and then we have the pine cones. But I would use these for all kinds of things. Renee's saying about a lot of these already too. Okay, who else? Let's have true confessions here. How many? But you know what else I'd like to hear? Which stamp sets that you maybe don't have that you're really loving? What's going on your wish list? Doesn't mean you're buying it, but it's just on your wish list. Okay, here, this Okay, so we have two. Here's another one with tags. So if you have the tag dies, this one's really cool too. And down here we have the Snowman season, and this is by Cindy Bauman. And I love this card because look, we've kind of brought it in. You could do this for Halloween, for Valentine's here in Minnesota, you know. But isn't that cute with the pink hearts?
Well, February 14th, that's definitely winter.
Well, it's definitely winter. And this says, hoping this season brings heartwarming memories, which is typically meant thinking of Christmas season. It's kind of, I think it's more of like a Christmas set or something. I love this as a Valentine's thing because it's Valentine's season.
Didn't we get engaged on
Valentine's Day? Yeah, so
no,
see?
we didn't.
Okay, hoping
2 days sooner.
2 days before.
I couldn't wait.
Hoping the season.
I was so excited.
But see, so you could give me this card.
I could.
And hope that this season be their engagement season. But I thought, what a cute out of the box thinking with it. So I think that's funny. Yeah, somebody's saying, yep, that's cute. Got that too. I love it. Oh,
okay,
and
we're going to page 72.
73.
73.
Dandelion Wishes. I love the stamp set, and I love the scripting in this. They're really fun words. But look at this awesome card.
That's cool.
This is just amazing.
Stunning.
And this is Karen Phillip. And this is embossed in black, and then it's just scrubbed over with a sponge in the colors.
That's cool.
And cut into 3. I think that is really a great look. So that's very fun. Rebecca says, how can you not love a snowman? They're adorable. And you know, they're much more fun to look at before we can actually make them. Once it's the dead of winter, I'm down with snowman cards. Right now, they're adorable and fun to make. That's kind of how I see. Next, more words. Massive thanks. Lots of big words. And this is, I have...
Lots of big words. Really hard to pronounce.
Hard to spell. Yes, that's right. But Butterfly Gala, I cannot believe I couldn't find a card on this. But we've had it for a while, and I've probably given away all my cards. I tend to just give away my cards as we go through. But again, this goes with a punch, and it's a double punch. So you punch out the large butterfly and the small one together, and we have the insides. It's a great
Go back.
set.
Artichokes are really big this year.
Yep, well, but it's not on sale, though, Tim.
Oh, shoot. Never mind.
He's going to go. Okay. And then Grace's Garden. This has actually been a very popular set, and I haven't done anything with it yet, but I just think it's really pretty. So I have one card here to show, and this is, I don't have a name by this either, but look how pretty this is. We've got the garden gate in the die, and then we've got all these other flowers popped up around it. So a really pretty set. 15% off all of these just for Wednesday. It's just a 24-hour one-day sale. So that's why I thought I had something else planned to share tonight, but you know, we scrap back so that we got to look at all the things that are going to be on sale because you have a day to think about it. And right after this, I will put a link to where you can download the list. So I have a list that we're going through that lists all the pages and then the stamp set. And then, so that would be helpful.
And what I'd like to say is shop early and shop often.
Okay. Oh, so you're going to put an extra gift in if anyone buys that day, Tim? Or are you saying, oh, no, okay, we'll get Tim in trouble here yet. Okay. Comfort and Hope. This is kind of one of those sleeper stamp sets that I think is, and I think this is really fun. This is a Kelly Schutte card.
That is
and look
beautiful.
how cool that is. It's just so like wispy. And then the words in there, I thought, and she put this right on, it's in Good Taste Designer Series paper. So it looks textured, but it's really Designer Series paper. And then this is from that too. But I thought, I really love that accent. And she did the inside like this. But I think that is really cool.
And is that 2 steps? Or
nope, that's one die.
One die.
Which is really cool. So I think that's really a classy card. Oh, Renee says the garden card was hers. Wonderful, thank you. See, I don't know what happens to names, so that's good. Renee DeShane was on this call. This is her card. This is great. And I should know, because you know what? We call her our over-the-top stamper.
Yep.
Because she doesn't do simple.
Page 89.
But she does beautiful. Country Home. I have loved this set. The old jug and the milk carton. And look at this fun card. I think this is the tile, whatever that thing that looks like tile in the back. But look how pretty this is colored with the blends, and it's just fun colors, bright autumn colors. You know, a lot of autumn colors are just kind of more in the browns. This was a personal card too from Connie Hobbs. And it said, your heart is 1 in a million. So it was on my sales. Isn't that great? I think that is just a gorgeous card. Next we have Ridiculously Awesome, which is another million sales achiever, Rhonda Wade.
On page 90.
On page 90. And you know, when you've got really large sentiments like this, the words can do the speaking. Isn't this an awesome card? This is Lynn Feldkamp. And look at just layering some dies, some things. So all just layering, and then the pretty, whatever kind of paper that is, shimmery paper. I just love the colors in that. You Are My Sunshine. It's another gorgeous card. And next we have, I do not have any cards with this, but I am planning. I have some ideas for this stamp set. So coming up. So if you want to buy it now, and then when I share ideas, you'll have ideas where to use it. You can do it. But anyway, I have some fun ideas. So it's going to be fun.
Page 93.
Page 93. And then we're on to Special Someone. And this is an adorably sweet card. Laura Milligan. Just how sweet is this card? Holding the balloon for a birthday card. I think that is just very precious. Love the colors she's chosen there. It's a very soft, feminine looking card, and she even put a little flower in the raccoon's head there, but I thought that's pretty fun. Yeah, that sentiment stamp we just passed is awesome, I think. Okay, next. Oh, yeah, got it. Okay, more words.
Page 97.
This is a grandkid. So if you make cards for grandkids, this is really a fun stamp set. So things like best period, grandkid period ever. No amount of money could ever show how much I love you, but here's some anyway. I think that's great, because you know that's a kind of a typical thing. At some point you don't know what to buy anymore. But so smart, so fun, so sweet and wonderful. You're so loved. We must be related. Anyway, that's a really fun set if you have grandkids in your life that you make cards for. This is another set that I think is just sweet and adorable, and I don't have any cards made with it yet, but I will make some. I think this moving along. I think anything with little vehicles is really fun. And if you're a scrapbooker and do little kids albums, you know, things like this are always just really fun. I do like that set. It's just not enough time to play with all these stamp sets that I end up buying. Here is another great word set, Happiest of Birthdays. Look at this with large words.
Page 103.
You know, the sets that have really large words, I can find cards for them easily because they really stand out. Look at this card. And this is by Tammy Nelson. Look, the words do the work. So you put that on something, add some bright, colorful paper, you've got a great card. And it's just simple as can be. I think that is just really pretty awesome. So very fun card there. Both of these, I couldn't believe that these were on sale, to be perfectly honest, because they have been so popular. I wouldn't think they'd put something really popular on sale. But we have Zany Zebras.
104 and 105.
Here's a little, oh, Tim, you're doing well.
Yes.
The responsibility. Lisa Miltakis. Just got the fun little zebra. And, the red, and notice her ribbon is two tied together. And so on one side you see the black, and on one side you see the red, which is really fun. And then the weighted goat, which is just, I think this is great. This is Beth Tetzloff. Look at how cute this is. So this is a frame made out of the stitched rectangles, and the bigger one is popped up. Is that just cool?
That's cute.
This is Happy Birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. This is just really, I think both of these are just adorable set. And if you make cards for kids, I mean, how great. They will love doing this. Hooray to You is also on sale. Oh, did I miss? Someone just said this was on sale. Oh, I have a card for that if I missed that one. I'm sorry if I did, but
Should we
it's too
start
late
over?
now. Yeah, we'll start over. But both of these are just so popular.
And can I just say that you old goat is a term of endearment?
Yes, it is. You old
Yeah,
goat.
right.
Yeah. You have to give it to the right. It's not maybe when you want to give it to your boss, you know, but,
You
but
are,
to the right people.
but you are my boss.
Okay, yeah, that's right. And you know what? You can call me old goat anytime. I won't take offense at that. So, family party.
Sweet.
Got these for words. And then we've got this, the senior years. So I have one card here.
Page 107.
And it just fits with the purples, doesn't it? Happy birthday. It feels like we've been friends forever, which is weird because we're both about 29, right? Julie Pracky, page 107. And there's got a bunch of other comments in here like, retirement has its ups and downs. You get up and you lie down whenever you want. Is it hot in here? Is it just the candles on your cake? So anyway.
And I especially like the guy. Yeah. That's really a cute.
Yeah, I think the guy is cute. So yeah. Okay, and then this, I've had more comments on this card. This is the Embrace Each Moment.
On page 113.
And this card is by Laura Borchert. I love what she did with this card because I wouldn't in a million years put an outline stamp on paper that's so dark. And it is just stunning. And I just love how she did this and then added these colors together. I think it is just an amazing card. So that is a fun one. Ooh, we're getting there. Now remember for class tomorrow, we're going to be doing 4 different card styles. And what it's really about is different layouts. So that's why it's fun to get your supply list and play along because they're layouts that you'll just use all over and over again. And I'm going to be showing it with 3 different stamp sets, all 4 cards with 3 different stamp sets, just so that you realize you could use any stamp set you have with stamp set sides. So you'll want to do that. Sandy Carlson, Beautiful Friendship. I love this. It's another one that I have a lot of lovely cards. Look how simple this card is. Sandy Carlson, it's page 115, and it's just stamped in the corner and then black stamped over it. Anytime you have like bold words, you can put right over. And I think it's just beautiful. And then she just added a little one inside. That's a fun. Teresa said she used that one today for anniversary. This one or the other one? See, there's always a little delay. So now we don't know, but I'm thrilled that you're using these. So, and this, I love this stamp. I say that a little too often maybe here, but
page 116.
Another of my favorites, Bloom and Grow. But look at this stunning card in the bright colors. Is that just gorgeous?
That is.
And it says, you are simply wonderful. I see so many cards out of this, and it just, I think the styling of the flowers, they make it they're just kind of the right kind of thickness to really do this lovely coloring in it. And then they're just kind of fun sizes. And this is Rhonda Morgan. They also love how she's done these accents. We've got the little bit of, this looks more like the maybe tangerine. And then the red or poppy, whatever it is, and black.
Is that
just those colors together.
Is that 1/8? Really? That's small.
That is small. That's what 1/8 looks like.
Wow.
I usually do 1/4 inches when we're stamping live because it's just easier to measure and cut. But look at that difference. When you do 1/8 inch, just makes a classy little border. So if she had done 1/4 inch, then the orangey color would be just the same amount as the black.
That's nice.
So it's just kind of fun to see a little difference. Instead, this is really accents. You see more of the background color, and then that's just really little in there.
That is nice.
So yeah, and the font on this too. I love the font on this too. I agree. Forever starts today, so it's great for wedding cards. I love this one. You're simply wonderful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's celebrate you. Hello. Yeah, this whole set, I would just I will say is one of my favorites, if you can't tell. And okay, and then we have Floral Essence right here, and I have this slim one card from Marilyn Durbin. That was one that she sent to me. I love ink, paper, stamps, and you. That's great. But isn't that fun? And all these little embellishments. So another fun flower stamp set. And below here we have Inspiring Iris. And I think this is just really pretty with the sending hugs, prayers, and lots of love. Just another really pretty card. Patricia West Schneeberger. Isn't it fun? Oh, I just think looking at cards. I had friends over this morning, so we're chatting, and I was just going through looking for, so we were all kind of looking for the different parts for these cards. I said, I'm looking for something to go with all of these stamp sets. swirly frames, and I have just one card. You know, I like anything that you can do something fun in the background with. So I wanted to show you this. 125. Okay, this is Chris Smith. Look how awesome this is. So this is just a single layer here. But by putting this on and then masking it with, you know, you do another one on a Post-it note, cover it, and then stamping the flowers around, it looks like this is in front. I just love that. And I love how she's just added some yellow and green, just little bits. It's not all colored in. And then just a little strip along the side. That's beautiful, and that just goes so well. And this is the To a Wild Rose, which is also one of the sale ones. So that one's really fun. Ooh, we are getting there. Okay, now we have Friend Like You.
Page 128.
128. I don't know why I have to say it after you.
No, you don't.
I don't. I'll give that job to you. Suzanne Netz. And look how gorgeous this is. Isn't this fun? So you can see how she's just stamped in black. This is not embossed, it's just stamped. And then it's sponged all over, and then you flick water on it. I have to show this again. I haven't done that for a long time in techniques. But isn't that cool? I made you a card because you're worth it. I love it. And those words aren't from here, but the words that are in here are pretty fun. They are, life is good with a friend like you. Thanks for being there for me. Enjoy the little things. Everything will work out. Anyway, I just think this is it's just really a lovely technique card. And then we have Kim Peck and another one with waterfront that kind of goes with all of the other things. Isn't that fun? Tim made a card, you know, he made, what'd you make, a bunch of outhouses or something in the woods? I don't know what he made. But anyway, but isn't that fun? Another one to just build with. After that, we have Queen Anne's Lace. It's on sale. Now, if you're buying the starter kit this month, which is also an awesome deal, you're getting this in it for free. So you don't want to buy it, but here's just
page
a quick
135.
card made of that, and page 135.
You don't need to repeat it.
Oh, that's right. See, I think you're a voice in my head instead of, because we've been married so long, I think you're just filling it in. And it's not. You're speaking to the whole world.
I'm not mic'd. I'm really not on this show.
Textured Essentials. I couldn't find one with this either, but you know, cool backgrounds are always fun. I don't know why I couldn't find a card with that.
136. So.
Okay, and then 139, the Make a Difference. This is the alphabet, and then a bunch of these background stamps, 3 of them. So that's it. Was that a fun walk through the catalog? So I'm guessing, I'd like to hear how many stamp sets that we went through would you like to put on your list? That would be interesting. I'm hoping you found 1 or 2 that, you know, really.
Can I just say that I've been sitting on a piano bench for 2 hours.
And you're ready to move.
It was time to get up.
Yeah, we always take a quick little walk after this. But this was really fun. Thanks, you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow for our free card class. And of course, that's going to be on YouTube, but the replay's there forever too. So if you miss it, it doesn't matter. But we love to have people on live creating together. And let me know if you have any questions. This still starts Wednesday. And I'll put a link on as soon as we're done so you can go download all the cards and the pages, the stamp sets and the pages, so you'll know where to find it. Thanks you. Oh, okay, I see number 255. Cheryl says way too many. Makes this 5. Oh, 5 seems to be kind of a going number here.
What was the question?
Teresa said 8. How many stamp sets? And you know what? Put your number 1. This will be fun because I'll go back and look at comments. Put the number 1 stamp set you don't have that after seeing all these cards you would like to put on there because it's always fun to go look at those. So.
And then show the card that you made when you get it.
Well, yes, over in the back porch stampers, which is now Carolyn Volk says she has 7 that she hasn't used on this list. I said, okay, that's another way to do an honest list. It's all great. That's all great. Okay, so you guys, and then on Thursday we're starting a quilt series, so I'm looking forward to that. So, quilt cards. I'm not really going to quilt, but
I'll see you later.
We have quilt.
I'll go around and turn it on.
Quilt stories, quilt cards, lots of quilts. That'll be fun. Have a good week. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye.